Hey, what's up everyone? It's Steven here, and welcome to another LEGO coming soon. Even if it's just a day or two later than I wanted. So I apologize for the delay, but as you can probably tell from the length of this video, I got a little bit carried away as I really tried to cover most of the sets that are coming this summer, or at least the ones that we know about. However, I do try to make it pretty rapid fire as we go through them. So for the most part, it's just some basic details, maybe my first impressions, and then I'm kind of moving on to the next set. But feel free to check the chapters down below if there's any specific themes you want to jump around to. But as always though, if you end up liking this video, or if you just want to support the channel, consider giving this video a thumbs up or subscribing. But let's not waste any more time, and let's jump right into the LEGO coming soon stuff. Let's start by talking about the Ninjago June 1st wave and giving you my instant reactions. The first set is a polybag, set 30675 Tournament Training Ground. Polybags are what they are, but getting two minifigures in a polybag is always a win to me. Next in set number order is 71814, the Tournament Temple City. Visually, aesthetically, I'm a huge fan of this 3,489 piece set. And it comes with a ton of minifigs, 13 to be exact, which I think always really helps the buying value of these big sets, especially with a price point of $250. Definitely my favorite of this wave. Next is 71816, Zane's Ice Motorcycle, which, it's a $10 set. I do like the look of the minifig though. After that is 71818, the Tournament Battle Arena, another good Ninjago set with good value for $50 if you go by piece count, which is 659 and 6 minifigs. Also another solid minifig group with some exclusives including Evil J. Set 71820, the Ninja Team Combo Vehicle, is the first set where I really don't like the value and price point. I thought this was going to be a $60 set, not the $90 it ended up being. Yikes. The minifigs are also kind of meh too compared to the other sets in this wave. Also, the name sucks. With set 71821, Cole's Titan Dragon Mech, I feel a little mixed. I really like the samurai look of this mech. Kind of looks like a fun build too. I know it's 1,055 pieces, but $100 feels a little too much for a set with just one minifig. And I don't know, I think $80 would have just been a more palatable price point for this one. Lastly is set 71822, the Source Dragon of Motion. And despite the kind of awful name, we're back to sets I like. At 1,716 pieces and 6 minifigs, I don't hate the value at $150 here. I'm almost surprised they didn't price it higher, given the trend of the last few sets. But I think this set is up there for one of the best brick-built dragons and makes a strong villain set to tie this Ninjago wave together. This set releases in August, however, instead of June, so just be aware of that. After Ninjago, let's move on to the upcoming June BrickHeadz wave. Starting with set 40749, which is a BrickHeadz tie-in for the upcoming Disney Pixar movie Inside Out. It comes with sadness and joy, as well as the new emotion character, Anxiety. After that is 40751, which is another Lord of the Rings BrickHeadz set, this time with Legolas and Gimli. And honestly, it also might be one of my favorites. Going back to Disney Pixar is set 40752, which is based on the movie Up, and has Russell, Carl, and the giant ratite-esque bird, Kevin. I bet this one's going to be really popular. Lastly is set 40753, is also from a Disney movie, this time Encanto, and is Mirabel Madrigal. This set surprised me more so because it's a standalone and not some kind of combo pack with one or more of the family members. Next, let's talk about some of the upcoming LEGO Disney sets releasing this summer. Starting first with 40720, the Mini Disney Sleeping Beauty Castle, which is another in the line of the mini-scale Disney attractions. This one will probably be a bit more popular than the last, which was the Haunted Mansion set. Next up is 43235, Ariel's Music Stage, which starts a trend of not feeling like good value. Because to me, this 60-piece set looks like it should cost $10 instead of the $16 it actually costs. Same goes for 43240, Maleficent's Dragon Form. I like the dragon, but the set feels more like a $50 set, maybe $60, not $70. Set 43243 is the first set where the value feels appropriate. To me, this one looks like a $20 set, which it is. It's a $20 set. Set 43244, Elsa's Ice Palace, is the first July release, and again, the value for this one feels way off for me. 630-piece set, 3 to 5 figures, kind of depending on how you view Sven and Olaf figures here. Feels like a $70 set that LEGO would probably price at $80, but nope, it's $100. And then set 43245 is arguably my least favorite. And I know I'm biased because my daughter and I built the last one, but this set doesn't feel crazy different from the original Madrigal house. It does, however, have a huge price bump going from $50 to $160. Then we got a leaked set 43247, our 18 plus Simba set, in case you were bummed over just getting that $20 set. This is a $130 18 plus set with 1,445 pieces, and at least to me, this is probably the best looking set of this Disney wave. And I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of parents partner build this set alongside the smaller set with their kiddos. Set 43251 is Antonio's Animal Sanctuary, which is another Encanto set, but this one much smaller. LEGO Animals will likely love this one, but again, this feels like a $30 set, but comes in at $40. But enough complaining about prices as we move on to set 43252, Moana's Flower Pot, which I think my wife would love this set. I think these little flower pot sets have some nice crossover appeal with the botanical sets and people who like building those. Set 43254 is another Ariel set based on a new Ariel animated series, which I have my own complaints because we kind of already have an animated version of Ariel, but at $30, this set feels fair as far as pricing. The final set for this Disney wave is 43276, Snow White's Jewelry Box, which does sort of feel like something my daughter might like, but she's picky when it comes to Legos, so, hard to know. But this one comes in at $45. Gabby's Dollhouse is also getting a smaller June wave with 3 sets. I won't spend really any time on these individually, but if you have kiddos or if this is your thing, more are coming. Same goes for Lego Friends, where in general I don't have many thoughts or opinions about these sets, except for the treehouse looking set we have here. Now, that's kind of a cool idea, and they should totally do a Lego Castle version with the Forest Men. I'd be up for that. Then what ended up being a last minute addition to this video is the Jurassic Park Summer Wave coming in August. All of these sets, by the way, are based on the upcoming Netflix show, Jurassic World Chaos Theory. The first set is this derpy looking, baby bumpy Ankylosaurus or Ankylosaurus, however you choose to pronounce it. So my son, who is a huge Lego Jurassic Park fan, loves to collect the different dinosaurs and is 8, by the way. I was showing him these 3 sets. He made a point to tell me he didn't want this set and didn't like it. So yeah, for my study with a sample size of 1, not a fan of this $25 set. The next set is 76965 Dinosaur Missions Stegosaurus Discovery. My son was a much bigger fan of this one, and for obvious reasons, it comes with a Lego Stegosaurus, but also a small Velociraptor. It only comes with 2 minifigs, however, which feels light, especially given that this set comes with a heftier price tag of $65. And the final set is 76966 Dinosaur Missions Allosaurus Transport Truck, which it looks like this Allosaurus will be the main dinosaur antagonist in the new show. We're getting both a new color printing, but also a new head mold, as you can see from the eyebrow ridges that are characteristic of the Allosaurus. The set comes with 4 minifigs, which is at least a little better. However, it also comes with a $90 price tag, and frankly, I feel like both of these sets were at least like $15 overpriced. Lego Minecraft joins the party next with some summer sets, though none of these were officially revealed by Lego at the time I'm recording this. So starting with 21259, the pirate ship Voyage, which should be a $15 to $16 set, which again, looks more like a $10 set. Then 21260 is the Cherry Blossom Garden, and this is 304 pieces. Should price out at around $30, $35. 21261 is the Wolf Fortress. Comes with 312 pieces and will likely be a little bit more expensive in the $35 to $40 range. 21262 is the Windmill Farm, and is the first set to include more than 2 minifigs, but comes with a price bump to probably in that $50 to $55 range. 21263 is the Mine in the Badlands set, and will have 538 pieces and cost probably $60. And then the final and biggest set for this wave is the Ender Dragon and the End Ship, which will include 657 pieces and probably be in that $80 to $90 range. And I know I'm not a Lego Minecraft person, but man, none of those sets really moved the needle for me. And since it's the beginning of May, let's next take a look at this year's Christmas Advent calendars. And remember, these all release in September. Starting in set number order is 42637, the Friends Advent Calendar. And this set has a very home by the hearth feel to it, with a family celebrating Christmas together. And then new to the Advent calendars this year is 43253, the Lego Disney Princess Advent, which includes 5 child-sized princess mini dolls, plus mini builds for each of the movies. This one will get that licensing fee price bump to $45 as compared to the Friends Advent Calendar. 60436 is this year's classic Lego City Advent Calendar. It includes both Mr. and Mrs. Claus, as well as another family of 5. The dog in the ugly Christmas sweater, though, might be actually my favorite part of this set. 75395 is this year's Star Wars Advent Calendar. And if you get the Star Wars Advents each year, they're all pretty samey with 5 minifigs and typically some ship builds, which is what we kind of see here. My favorite, however, is definitely Glove Hand Luke, and the fact that his ugly Christmas sweater has the Lars Homestead on it. Pre-Imperial Barbecue, obviously. 76293 is this year's Marvel Advent Calendar, and as you can easily tell from the box here, it's Spider-Man themed. In total, we get 5 minifigs, with the 5th being Miles Morales, who you can see on the back in his Christmas sweater, as well as a snowman version of Spider-Pig. 76438 is the Harry Potter Advent Calendar, which feels like the best value overall, and once again comes through with giving us exclusive minifigs like Ravenclaw's ghost, the Grey Lady. We also get Dumbledore, Professor Flitwick, I believe, and then 4 students, 1 from each of the houses, including Harry, Draco, what I'm betting is Cho-Chan, and then the Hufflepuff one is tough. My guess is it's probably Susan Bones or maybe Hannah Abbott. The rest of the buildable items are pretty consistent with stuff you'd find adorning the Great Hall, which, hey, maybe that'll tie into another set later on. But next, let's talk about Lego City, who's getting their next big wave of the year starting in June. I've covered several of these sets already, like the Car Transporter, the Roller Coaster set Robot World, and the Harbor Dock set. I may have even mentioned the Tram set, which they're calling the Downtown Streetcar, which is a $90 set coming in August. First off, we're getting a poly bag for the Jungle sets, which is 30665, the Baby Gorilla Encounter. Minifig looks like some kind of wild animal vet. However, moving on to the actual sets, which include 60407, the double-decker tour bus that looks like it would fit in around Beverly Hills. This set hasn't been officially revealed yet, but it comes with 384 pieces, 4 minifigs plus a baby, and will probably retail for like $30, $35. 60409 is another leaked set, the mobile construction crane, and comes with 1,116 pieces, 4 minifigs, and should retail for $110, maybe $120. To go with the construction theme is 60420, the construction excavator. The smaller set has 633 pieces, 3 minifigs, and will probably retail in that $55 to $60 range. 60424 starts our Lego Jungle sets. And this set and wave also bring back the familiar face of Johnny Thunder. The first set is the Jungle Explorer ATV and includes a little red panda as the animal figure. This set will probably retail at the $11 price point that LEGO is doing right now for these. 60425 is the Jungle Explorer waterplane and includes 2 minifigs as well as a family of crocodilians. My guess is this one will probably be closer to $30 than to $20, even if it kind of feels like a $20 set. 60426 is the Jungle Explorer truck and comes with the tiger animal fig, as well as 3 other minifigs, including the updated Johnny Thunder. You're probably looking at least $30, if not $35. 60435 sees us take a quick diversion from the jungle theme for a 4+ tow truck, which will probably be like a $20 set. 60437 is the final of the jungle sets for this wave, and it's the Jungle Explorer helicopter, which the helicopter makes up the majority of this build of 881 pieces. It also includes 5 minifigs as well as a little gorilla family. This set should cost $100. The last set for the June wave is 60440, which is the Lego delivery truck, and will likely be a fan favorite, and one I wouldn't be surprised if people circled for investing purposes. The set comes with 4 minifigs, has 1,061 pieces, and should also price out at about $100 or so. Also, did anyone else think that the jungle sets were a little light on animal figs? Especially that $100 set? I mean, I felt like when they did the African safari sets, they were way more loaded with animal figs than these were this time. LEGO Creator 3-in-1 is getting a couple of sets in late summer with an August release. The first set is 31151, titled T-Rex, but in addition to the T-Rex build, there is also the possibility of a Triceratops build and a Pterodactyl build. This one will be $60. The other set in this wave is 31153, the Modern House. And it has this modern beach house vibe with the water and the palm trees, but the other builds include a 3-story city apartment and a modern styled forest cabin. This set, which only includes 2 minifigs, will retail for $100, which again, feels a bit pricey. LEGO Technic is also getting some additional sets in August, starting with 42173, which is the Koenigsegg Jesco Absolute Gray Hypercar, which comes in at the $50 LEGO Technic price point. 42175 is a big set with the Volvo FMX truck and electric excavator coming in at 2,274 pieces and $200. 42176 is the Porsche GT4E Performance Race Car, which is a $170 set and includes the LEGO Technic Control Plus. And finally for LEGO Technic is a space set, 42182, the NASA Apollo Lunar Roving Vehicle, which is a $220 set and actually is already up for pre-order if you're interested. All right, let's do a couple of quick hits before we move into the home stretch. LEGO Architecture is bringing us the Notre Dame Cathedral in June. And I'll admit, I'm not a LEGO Architecture person, but this set looks kinda awesome. It feels even more poignant after the devastating fire from several years ago. So, I don't know if I'll end up getting this one since it costs $230, but I do kind of like it. Another classic is getting the LEGO treatment with the LEGO Art Mona Lisa set. And as you can tell, this isn't one of the 1x1 stud collage art sets. This one is more similar to the Milky Way Galaxy art set, having a more textured appearance. Though I think this one looks better than the Milky Way set. This one will retail for $100 and is available for pre-order, but won't be available until October. Let's go to LEGO Ideas next, and the recently revealed Tuxedo Cat set, which I just so happen to have married a crazy cat lady. So when this comes out in June, it's an I love you gift waiting to happen for my wife. I'm calling it now. This set has 1,710 pieces and will retail for $100, so great price to piece ratio if you care about that. I definitely like this set more with the mouth closed. For some reason, it kind of creeps me out when it has its mouth open. We're also at least getting a couple of sets for LEGO Icons this summer. First up is set 10334, the Retro Radio, as this set was actually revealed first, and is a mint-colored retro radio inspired by vintage radios from the 1970s. Though it's technically not functional, it does come with a sound brick to emulate the, quote, warm crackle of analog signals and music snippets. However, you can mount a smartphone in the back to simulate a functional radio. This set will be $100 when it releases June 1st. And LEGO finally announced the next LEGO Icons Lord of the Rings set, Barad-dur. And most of the rumors and leaks we talked about on Sunday panned out, as this is a 5,471 piece set, comes with 10 minifigures, which we'll talk about more later, and will retail for $460 when it releases on June 4th, or a couple of days earlier on June 1st if you're a LEGO insider. This set is an impressive 32.5 inches tall, and honestly reminds me a lot of the Vader Castle set, but even bigger and more imposing. And as you can see at the end of the video, the Eye of Sauron does indeed illuminate. The 10 minifigures include some obvious staples like Gollum, Frodo, Samwise, and Sauron. But other notable figs that I really like are the Mouth of Sauron, which I think they did a really good job with his creepy face and smile. And then the only other named figure among the orcs is Gothmog, who you might recognize as this guy. And he appears to be this figure here at the end. We also get a look at the gift with purchase that will be coming with Barad-dur, the Fell Beast, which also comes with a Nazgul minifigure. So just the one minifig, not the rumored 3. I feel like the set could have benefited from a few molded pieces, as it doesn't look as good as I'd hoped. Though I do think this is a better gift with purchase than the Frodo BrickHeadz set they did for Rivendell. And lastly, another June set is the traditional chess set, which includes the playing board, is all brick built. This set has 743 pieces and will retail for $75. Next up, let's talk LEGO Super Mario and what you can expect late this summer. And spoiler, it's not minifigure sized figures. Starting in set number order, again, we have 71433, the Goomba's Playground, which is the smallest of these sets for this wave and includes 3 Goombas in case you hadn't collected enough of them. To me, this looks like a $15 set, and it just so happens to be a $15 set. Just not sure if this is a set on its own that is pulling me to buy it. 71434 is the Soda Jungle Maker set, and is another of the little Mario Maker-esque sets that LEGO has done a few times already, where the point is mostly to build out and add some character to your other core sets. As far as characters it comes with, you get a pink Shy Guy, a Wiggler, and a Piranha Plant. This set will cost $55 when it releases in August. 71435 is the Battle with Roy at Peach's Castle set, so yet another iteration on Peach's Castle. Feels like we've had a lot of those lately. This set comes with 738 pieces, Roy, who makes his debut in this set, Toad, and a Chain Chomp. Kinda wish they'd have just saved Roy for a more interesting set, to be honest. 71436 is King Boo's Haunted Mansion, which I'm more of a fan of this set. And most of you guys probably know my opinion that these Super Mario core sets are starting to kind of overstay their welcome, in my opinion. So having sets like this one that look like they have a little more display ability to them is something I appreciate. This set has 932 pieces and will cost $75 when it releases in August. 71437 is the Bowser Express Train, which I've talked about previously and is still up there as one of my favorite Super Mario sets in a while, probably up there with the Bowser car. This set will be $120 and is just shy of 1,400 pieces. 71439 brings us back to the relaunched starter sets, with this one being the Mario variant. 71440 is the Luigi starter course. And lastly, 71441 is the Peach starter course. They all come with a couple extra accompanying characters, and all three will retail for $50 when this wave hits in August. Keeping the video game to Lego theme, next up is Sonic the Hedgehog, and we're getting 3 sets also as part of an August wave. First up is 76997 Tails Adventure Boat, which is a bit of a pricey set, I feel like, as this is a $55 set and only comes with 2 minifigs and is 393 pieces. So I don't love the value, but I do like the smirking / winking face they gave Tails here. 76998 is Knuckles and the Master Emerald Shrine, and I already like this set more just based on the value because it's a $35 set by comparison, also with 2 minifigs, but you also get a buildable egg robo figure, and this set has 325 pieces. This next and last set, 76999, has me torn. It's Supersonic versus Egg Drillster, and I love the 3 minifigures you get in this set with Shadow, Supersonic, and Dr. Eggman. But man, do I hate the value here. 3 figures, 590 pieces, and it's retailing for $80. I could give you $60 Lego, but $80? Ugh. Next is Speed Champions, which isn't a big theme for me personally, but I know a bunch of you guys enjoy it. We're getting 3 sets in June, starting with 76923, the Lamborghini Lambo V12 Vision Gran Turismo, which is actually the only single vehicle set of the 3. This comes with 1 driver and will retail for $27. 76924 is actually a set I partially covered when we got a leaked image of this set. Well, now it's fully revealed, and we also know the price, which will be $45. And lastly, 76925 is a pair of Aston Martin cars, a Vantage safety car, and the Formula One AMR 23. This set will also retail for $45 when all 3 of these sets release in June. And I don't cover it much, and it's way more popular in Asia than here, but Lego Monkie Kid is getting some new sets, so, let's look at them too. First up is 80055, Monkie Kid's Team Power Truck, which will have 712 pieces and comes with 5 minifigs. No indications on price for this one, not even in euros or anything. So if I just had to guess, but it is a guess, I'd say in that $75 to $80 range. 80056 is the 9-headed beast, and this is a 757 piece set. It also comes with 5 minifigs, and again, my guess is it'll probably be in that $75 to $80 price range. 80057 is Nez's Ring of Fire mech, and Monkie Kid, much like the Ninjago theme, is no stranger to the giant mech sets. This one has 6 figures to go with the 1,163 pieces. And finally is 80088, the Celestial Pagoda. And I know this is Monkie Kid, and there's a lot of obvious crossovers, but this set would fit in so well with a Ninjago village. Like, this set next to the Dragonstone Shrine would just look really good together, at least in my opinion. Next up is the Lego Batman June wave. Also, it feels like Lego has totally just phased out DC, and now it's just Batman. Well, I've already covered 3 of the 4 sets, being the Batman mech set, the Batman figure with the Batpod, and the Batmobile versus Harley Quinn and Mr. Freeze. There is a fourth set, 76272, the Batcave with Batman, Batgirl, and the Joker. Who's naming these sets? Jeez. Anyways, this is the only 4+ set of the wave, but does come with 3 minifigs, 2 small buildable vehicles with the Joker's car and the Batwing. I actually really like the Batgirl figure here as well. This set will cost $35, which, you know, I guess is fine. DC may feel like it's dying, but LEGO Marvel is still getting new sets, with the new wave coming in August. First up is 76286, the Milano spaceship, which is the Guardians of the Galaxy's original ship. Again, we just got the Milano a few years ago, so this feels pretty quick to already be getting it again. This one is 2,090 pieces, has 4 minifigs plus the cute baby Groot, but it also does have a steeper anticipated price of $180 as compared to the original one. 76288 is the Iron Man and Iron Legion versus Hydra Soldier, and is a smaller set with 4 minifigs and 135 pieces. This one will probably end up costing $25-ish. 76289 is a surprising set, Thor versus Surtur construction figure. And honestly, LEGO needs to hire someone new to do the naming of these sets. This set comes with 3 figures, but 2 of them are just skeletal fire demons. I feel like LEGO could have just done better there. This will likely also be a $30 set. So I like the idea of this set, but I feel like they kind of fell short with the execution of it. 76290 is the Avengers versus the Leviathan. And for the most part, this is a pretty fun set, coming with 5 figures, including a new Hulk, Black Widow, Captain America, and then a Chitauri and Loki as our antagonists. The Leviathan looks fine for what it is, a smaller scale build. So I like this set other than the price. It feels like this 345 piece set should be priced at $40, but alas, looks like it's going to cost $50. Set 76291, the Avengers Assemble Age of Ultron, is another fun-looking set that's mostly ruined by yet another steep price point, in my opinion. The set comes with a ton of figures, including 3 Hydra Troopers, and is the only way to get Hawkeye in this wave. I do kind of wish they would have just included a named antagonist instead of 3 identical Hydra Troopers, like the Baron, or maybe even throw in both Maximoff twins and just do 1 Hydra Trooper. The set does have some display ability, as you can see here with the clear positioners. So they're all kind of in that iconic pose from the opening of that movie. So it really comes down to the price that sort of ruins this set for me. So it's a 613 piece set, but it costs $100. This kind of feels like the X-Men Blackbird all over again. Lastly is 76297, which is the Dancing Groot set, which does in fact have a crank so you can make him dance. This set should price out at around $45 or $50. We're almost to the end, as next we get to Harry Potter, and as a spoiler, I think this wave is up there for some of my favorites. First up is 76427, which is a buildable creature set. This time the fan favorite Buckbeak, the Hippogriff. The set has 723 pieces. Buckbeak himself is pretty posable based on all the different pictures LEGO posted, and will cost $60 when this wave releases on June 1st. 76431 is the Hogwarts Castle Potions class, very reminiscent of the Hogwarts book sets. However, this one is actually a part of the modular Hogwarts Castle series. As you can see here, it can be folded up and connect to the other ones. This set comes with Severus Snape, Hermione Granger, as well as 2 uncommon figures, Pansy Parkinson and Seamus Finnegan, which I love seeing Seamus's reverse face here, the kind of dirty explosion face. The set has 397 pieces and cost $40. 76433 is our second creature set for this wave, the Mandrake. A little surprising they did 2 creatures this wave, though I'm not complaining. He actually looks pretty good, especially depotted. Does feel a little pricey at $70 for just 579 pieces, however. 76434, Aragog in the Forbidden Forest, is a rehash of an older Harry Potter set, though as someone who owns the original, I think this version of Aragog looks much better. You also get minifigs of Ron and Harry. The set will be $20, which I think is fine. 76435, the Hogwarts Castle, the Great Hall, is where things start to get spicy. When pics of this set started leaking, people started getting really excited. I know it's similar to the Chamber of Secrets set, but the Great Hall portion is just hands down better than that set's version. And even though it's small, the Hufflepuff Common Room is also seen here. The set includes 11 minifigs, including our second ghost, the Fat Friar. So between this and the Advent Calendar, you can actually get both Hufflepuff's and Ravenclaw's house ghosts. Plus Professor Vector, the numerology professor, I believe, who really only appears in the books. So like I said, I'm telling you, Harry Potter is bringing it with these exclusive figs. Other themes need to take note. Let's move on to 76439, Ollivander's and Madame Malkin's robes, which is another of the kind of storefront shop series that they've also been doing. 6 minifigures in this set with more exclusives, such as the Padma Patil in street attire. Set has 744 pieces and will retail for $90. The last set, 76440, the Triwizard Tournament, The Arrival. Another set I'm likely to gush over, just warning you. This also is the second set in what appears to be a Triwizard Tournament series of sets. But this is yet another set I think people have been requesting for some time, and LEGO has finally done it. If I have one complaint, it's that they shorted us on figs, as this set only comes with 5 minifigs, and in fairness, the ones they included are spot on with Victor Crumb, Igor Kakarov, Madame Maxime, and Fleur Delacour, and Barty Crouch Sr. as well. Again, so many exclusives here. But I feel like this set could have used a Hagrid thrown in as well. Piece count is 1,229, and this set will cost $140 when it releases June 1st. But before we move on to LEGO Star Wars, I just wanted to take a second to say how much I really like what LEGO Harry Potter is doing right now and their kind of strategy with all of these sets. First off, you obviously have the Hogwarts Castle, the kind of modular one where you're building it all together. That's kind of its own little series. Then we have our brick-built creatures series that they've been doing. And they also have this kind of more recent shopfront store series that they're also doing as well. And then now they also appear to be adding this other little sub-series, which is the Triwizard Tournament. And I guess I just really like that they seem to have these kind of defined sub-series within the theme, where essentially it makes all the sets when they come out seem less random, as they kind of already have this ongoing theme series that they're doing. All right. This video's long enough. I can't soapbox forever, so let's finish up with LEGO Star Wars. First up is a battle pack, 75373, the Ambush on Mandalore battle pack, which itself is based on Season 3 of The Mandalorian. The set comes with 2 of Moff Gideon's Imperial Commandos, a Mandalorian Warrior, and a Mandalorian Night Owl. The set will retail for $20, which is, now kind of the standard price for these battle packs. 75386 is the Paz Vizsla and Moff Gideon's Battle, which is totally a set I called way back when this episode debuted. I think LEGO missed here on not including the 3rd Praetorian Guard, and $40 feels a little steep for what you're getting here. 75390 is the Luke Skywalker X-Wing mech, and I made so much fun of this set when it was first rumored, but I actually don't hate it. I almost kind of like it in a kind of dumb and dopey way. It gives me some Gundam vibes too. This set is $16 like all the other mechs. 75391 is a little bit of a controversial set, which is the Captain Rex Y-Wing Microfighter. And if you're asking, yes, it's the exact same figure, was exclusive to the UCS Venator set. Have whatever opinion of that you want, but this set is $13. 75394 is the surprise of the summer, at least for me as far as LEGO Star Wars, which is the Imperial Star Destroyer, a play-size, non-UCS version. And if you're wondering, yes, this was the set that was long rumored to be the Death Star playset, but it turns out to be a Star Destroyer, which personally, I think I kind of like this outcome more. And it comes with Cal Kestis, the figure I've been waiting for, and I'm so happy to finally see it. I wish he had arm printing, but that's just me being nitpicky. And I know it's a playset, but this set actually looks like it would fit right in, size-wise, with the MIDI scales ships. The set has 7 figures in total, 1,555 pieces, and will retail for $160 when this one releases on August 1st. This set is also already up for pre-order. Okay, all those sets have been officially announced already, and we get to see the pictures and so on. Now, let's move into the leaks and rumors portions of this. And much of those rumors are actually based on this animated special, Rebuild the Galaxy, that'll be coming to Disney Plus on September 13th, and revolves around a character named Sig Gribbling, who's a nerf herder, which is just fantastic, who gets pulled into this more twisted what-if version of Star Wars. It includes Jedi Bob and Darth Jar Jar Binks.
Going to hurt you, sir. Darth Jar Jar?
And now the rumors of the Dark Millennium Falcon make way more sense. The first set rumored to be based on this animated special is 75388, informally titled Jedi Bob's Starfighter, which is a 310-piece set, is expected to have 2 minifigs, including Jedi Bob, and retail for $40 when it releases on August 1st. So I'm pretty hopeful for this set. 75389 is the aforementioned Dark Millennium Falcon set, which, thanks to the teaser trailer, we actually get a pretty good look at it, or at least what it's going to be based off of. This set is speculated to include 1,579 pieces, at least 7 minifigs, possibly more, and will retail for $180 on August 1st. And honestly, if they're gonna do another Millennium Falcon, I like that they're doing it this way. Just off the wall different, but still appealing in its own way. 75393 is the final of the rumored sets based around this animated special, and it's long been rumored to be a X-Wing and TIE Fighter combo set with a price point of $110. But after seeing the trailer and the X-Wing TIE Fighter, or maybe it's a TIE X-Wing fighter, old rumors have resurfaced that the respective ships will in fact have swappable wings, which again, makes sense here, right? Also, interestingly enough, that in itself is a callback to 25 years ago when LEGO Star Wars debuted. There's actually a catalog page showing the swapping of wings to make an X-Wing TIE Fighter. Well, that's it, and my God, that's enough, because I just felt like I talked forever and ever about all these sets that are coming this summer. But as always, if there's anything you guys are excited about, any of the different themes or specific sets or whatever, let me know down in the comments below. Let's talk about it. As always though, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, however long you ended up watching it, whether it was the entire time or you just jumped around in the chapters. Either way, thanks for taking the time to click on this video and watch it. It really does mean a lot to me, and I'll catch you next time. Pew, 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 pew. Totally lose my voice.